Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to my newest series. This is Borderlands 2. Firstly, I know what some of you guys are probably thinking, and yes, I know this guy does have a Minecraft Steve have a Minecraft Steve head on. It is a cool little bonus Easter egg. That's the word I was looking for. It's a cool little Easter egg that pops up later on in the game where you can get some Minecraft stuff. But I think I can equip it on any character, which we are going to see today if I can. I'm not going to be using this character. This is the most recent one that I started up as my drinking stream character. For those who don't know, on my Twitch channel, I do drinking games every week. I pick a random video game, and or not a random one, but one at the suggestion of my viewers, and I play that with some cool drinking rules attached to it. And this is my character for when I do that with Borderlands 2. But for this one, I'm going to be making a new character. I can't remember whether it throws you immediately into the opening cutscene when I click on new game, so I wanted to wait for a bit before I did that and get my intro going, because we are going to be spoken to by Marcus to explain a brief overview of the story and to get us to get introduced to the characters and to Handsome Jack, the main villain of the game, who in my opinion is the best villain in gaming history. There he is in the background there. One of the best voice acting performances of all time, as far as I'm concerned. And I would like to think I know a thing or two about that, you know what I mean? I'm not calling myself an amazing or well-versed, I guess, voice actor yet. But if anyone cares about my 2 cents, there they are. So we are going to be dropping off somewhere over there in the tundras over in that direction. And yeah, I really like this panning shot, by the way, because it shows off basically every kind of biome that you get to see. I might be wrong, because you see the volcano over there that you end up going to in like the kind of Iridium area. Yeah, you've got like all the Rocky Mountains and like the plains and stuff like that. You have the tundra over that way. You have a big section in the dust, but we don't really get to see that. But I think it's really cool. So we're gonna go straight into the new game, Borderlands 4. As you can see there, I didn't realize they'd advertised that here, but it makes sense. Saw the trailer at the Game Awards. Not overly blown away, but I'll end up getting it anyway because, you know, I'm very loyal to this series at this point. This is my 3rd favorite game of all time, which made it natural for this to be the next game that I wanted to start up for the channel. I've made my mind up that I'm going to be running it 1-to-1 with Bioshock. So every time I post a Bioshock video, the next one will be Borderlands, and I'll go back and forth between them until one of them is done. Then I will switch over to the next one, like I do with my Patreon reactions to anime. So I like to keep a little bit of continuity in that. So without further ado, because I've wasted your time enough already, let's get straight into this, shall we?
So you want to hear another story, huh?
I thought this is what would happen.
Pandora hangs in the balance. If not, too bad. I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the vault.
So admittedly, I never played Borderlands 1. I might need to at some point while the Steam sale is still on. I might need to get it. I also meant to get the Battle for Sanctuary DLC for this game. I need to do that just to see if it gives me anything else. I'll do that before the next episode, which I will be recording possibly tomorrow, more likely the day after.
They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered
Honestly,
evidence
fairly
of
noble
a
intentions, to be
great
honest.
vault.
Handsome Jack did nothing wrong.
Vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets.
I was going to say, those guys look nothing like these four hunters.
Others call them fools, but
Yeah, these are the new ones.
call them vault hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man,
Yeah, there he is.
Jack.
Beautiful man. You know what? I'm going to play this cutscene as well because it's amazing. It's hilarious. It has some great music in it. It really shows off the character of everyone involved really well. You gotta feel bad for that skag, who somehow ended up getting tied up. No clue. Move my cursor out of the way. There's just no reason for him to hit him there. God, I love these graphics. I love this art style so much. That's so good. I can't remember who said it, but I agree with them wholeheartedly when they say you can accurately judge the quality of a piece of media by how good the title card drop is. And Borderlands has a really good one. So I don't know who I'm going to be playing as in this one. Axton is probably the obvious choice because he's the kind of default character almost. But I'm probably going to play Maya, her. Because I have 2 saves as Zero. Maybe even 3. No, I think it's 2. I have 2 saves as Salvador. Krieg the Psycho isn't necessarily the most ASMR friendly. I could play Gage. But again, she's really loud. Zero would probably be the most fitting choice for an ASMR playthrough. But I played through on stream as him, so that'd feel wrong.
Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
He's the best. Like, he has some of the funniest lines in anything ever. So, yeah, I can. Obviously, you saw a bit about these 4 right here, but I might as well run you through each one because I've played through the base game with all 6 of them. I have a completed base game save with all of them. So I completed base game with Axton. He has a turret that he throws out called the Saber turret. Very heavily appreciate that. He's cool. I mean, he doesn't feel particularly special himself. Like, I don't particularly like putting my, basing my playstyle around a non-player controlled thing. He feels very good. Like, he feels like a solid character to use. Not the biggest fan. Zero is the assassin class. He can turn invisible. He can leave decoys of himself. He specializes in long-ranged and melee combat. And he has something for everyone. He's awesome. I would be playing him, but when I did my stream playthrough, my regular stream playthrough of Borderlands 2, I was Zero. So I'm not going to be him as much as it would make the most thematic sense. He's also the one out of these guys that gets the biggest role in Borderlands 3, which is really cool. The other one who gets a big role is Maya, who I think I'm going to be playing as for this playthrough. She phase locks people. She puts people in a big bubble, which means they can't move and they can't shoot. She lifts them up in the air, and you can do a bunch of cool effects with that. Also, she's really hot. That helps. Salvador, he goes into berserker mode. He can use 2 guns at once. And he's probably the most overpowered character in the game if you know how to use him. I don't really. But like, apparently if you get to grips with him, the damage output he does is just absurd. Gage, I think, is the coolest concept for a character in this game. She summons a mech, which is nothing crazy new, but the ways that she can interact with it are awesome. She has a mechanic that I can't remember the name of right now, which is based on the number of people that you kill, and it bases around reloading and stuff like that, and it increases your damage, and it's awesome. And then Krieg is my boy. He is, I believe, well, firstly, he is the lowest res character. He's not loaded in properly. There we go. He's the only character that I've played through the full game 3 times with, in base mode, in true Vault Hunter mode, and in ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which is the hardest variation. And in each one of those, I have completed Hammerlock's DLC and Tiny Tina's DLC. With Krieg, he's not that good. He's not that strong. He's probably the weakest out of all of them, actually. But he's just a lot of fun. He runs around with an axe and he just murders people. He also has a cool inner dialogue with himself. I think it's really funny. And he'd also kind of be another funny one for ASMR. But I'm probably going to go with Maya here. Let's change. Let's change her name. I'm trying to think who's my favorite female ASMR creator on YouTube. Let me shout someone out. I'll make her name Katori. I'm gonna shout out. It's gonna expose me here. Shout out to a really, really good channel, Wholesome Girlfriend ASMR. She just seems she just seems really cool. I tuned in for a lot of her live streams. She just seems great. And don't judge me for watching that stuff, I beg, or listening to it. That's just, gotta scope out the landscape. So let's look at how I want to get them set up. Also, in the comments, let me know if you are wanting me to. Let me know 2 things. Firstly, let me know if you are interested in seeing me playing as a different character, so I can maybe pick them up at some point instead. And also let me know if you want me to 100% the game, if you want me to do all the side quests, or if you just want me to do the story mode and keep it brief. If you do want me to do the side quests, would you like me to do them in the episodes themselves, so I tackle all the side quests before the main missions, or would you rather I did them at the end of the series? I just kind of built up all the side quests and just do them all in episodes once the main series is done. Let me know about that, because I'm not going to get into any of them tonight. But that's just something to think about. So what do I fancy doing? I can't remember which design I had for her in my previous time playing, because I can't remember if I think it was this one, because I really like the eye patch and the hairstyle. Yeah, there's another Minecraft one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this again. It's very Metal Gear, and for those of you who don't know, that's one of my favourite game franchises ever. So, let's see. I like Dark Scarlet. I'm a fan of that. Reddish is cool. It's kind of nice. I mean, realistically, this doesn't matter, but you know, when you see your character, you'd like them to look cool, you know. Ooh, I like that one a lot. I don't remember that. See, I would go for that, but that is literally just the fucking communist symbol. That doesn't look very good. But I'm very much in favor of women with mole supremacy in gaming. I can't do that. That just not in gaming, but in media. A bunch of my favorite female characters in anime have it. Yeah, let's go with this. So this should be good. Let's get straight into it. So I don't know where I have an idea in my head of where I'm going to get up to with this playthrough. With this first episode, rather. But, yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hi, Claptrap. So this is kind of the mascot for the series, and he's really annoying. And he's Jack Black in the live action. Who was the one guy that actually put in a shift. Could I move, please?
But my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you.
I admittedly, though, don't think he's as annoying as a bunch of other people do.
I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, let's go, friend. Let's get you inside.
Nope, I'm gonna go back this way. Oh my god, I have 11 keys. So when I get to Sanctuary, which is the main hub of the game, I'll use one of those. Just to give you an idea of what they entail. So that's Angel. I'm not going to say much about her because a lot of spoilers are contained in descriptions of her. But I'm just looking around to find any stuff that I can to begin with. Which I believe I have some weapons to begin with. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, so those are two things I can sell right off the bat, which is nice. I want you, which is the one that I don't like. I think it's the... I think it's the rifle that I don't like, which is why it auto did that.
Pandora. Nobody here is used to seeing a siren. Half the people I've met want to worship me.
Oh, I don't even remember this.
Still, it's a nice change of pace from the Abbey. At least bad guy stab you from the front. I haven't found a shred of info about sirens. Closest I've...
Oh, I'm really annoyed that he cut her off, because that was cool. I've never heard that before. This is why I love doing series like this, because I just happen to stumble upon things I've never seen before like that. That was sick. So while I'm just kind of running around, I'll bring it up now that obviously my plan is to do Borderlands and Bioshock for right now. I don't want more than 2 series going on at one time, I don't think. I have been requested to do Hades and Terraria by a regular viewer, who I very much appreciate. So I will be doing those. But I've decided that one of the games that I really want to do coming up is Shadow of the Colossus. I've been playing a shitload of that, and I've been having an amazing time with it. So I would love to, and it's not a game that like a huge number of people know about or like appreciate. And okay, he's being really loud and I don't like it. But like I was trying to remember what I was thinking. The Game Awards, there was the thing I was most hyped about was a trailer for a new game by Team Ico, who made Shadow of the Colossus. So I'm like back on board that hype train again. Also Okami, which I ended up installing afterwards, because a VTuber who I really enjoy watching, Snuffy, it's her favorite game ever, and it went on sale in the Steam sale. So I was like, I would love to play that. So I don't know whether I do that on my ASMR channel or whether I do it on Twitch, but we'll see. This game is quite loud, but at this point I don't like turning down the game volume while I'm playing, because it makes some continuity errors sometimes if I forget to edit it down. Cool beans. Nah, you'll be fine. So I believe this is the first time we hear from Jack. No, that's later. I think. So the first part of this game is very linear. You don't get any side missions until you've completed mission 3 of the game, which I think, which I might get up to. I'm not sure. I think we'll see. I'm gonna check how long I've been going for once I've completed mission 2. Oh, come on, man. Okay, I forgot how long it took to reload each time. There we go. See, Sanctuary is like the hub world for this game. I think it's really good. There's a lot of character in it. While it's not like the most expansive or the most detailed or any of that stuff, I just think it's really charming, and there's some really cool characters in it. Also, Zing.
The last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place you'll be truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
firstly, I'd like to get some ammo back for this sniper rifle. You said for me to take my time, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm. The more I hear him, the less annoyed by him I am. Here he is. My absolute boy. Thunder goes to the new vault. Vault Hunter gets killed by me. See the problem here? You're still alive, so you could just do me a favor and off yourself. That'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin. Love him. He's so funny. I'm gonna try and keep myself restrained, so that I'm not making the mic pop over and over again with my laughing. Restoring session. Hold on. This could be really bad. Why has RJ renamed himself to The One? Oh, come on. That might have been a bad idea. We're fine. Seriously? I'll never forget the one time I got a legendary drop from I've already forgotten his name. Knuckle Dragon. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know how to play this game. I'm gonna turn off tutorials. Gameplay training messages off. That's more like it. Because I'm trying to think of how much time I've sunk into this game at this point. Like 350, 400 hours. Yeah, so I think I'll be able to rescue Hammerlock. And then I'll be calling off oh, my bad. Just hit my microphone stand. And then I'll be calling off the episode there is what I reckon is gonna happen.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullybogs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you. Executing phase shift. You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a long way to Sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
Could I get that, please? Thank you. Yeah. I forgot he's Sir Hammerlock. I just know him as Hammerlock now, just generally. Oh no, this is chapter 2. That makes more sense. So yeah, I'm gonna... Captain Flint is one of the worst voice actors in the game, annoyingly. I don't particularly like him. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, we're doing this then. I don't like when your starter shotgun uses up 2 ammo each time. Yeah, I don't particularly like him all that much. So I'm gonna clear up this little town here. Free hammerlock.
Spectacular! First Captain Flint's bandit attack, then Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Bulltucker, could you kill Flint's men for me? What is wrong with you? Got a proposition for you, Vault Hunter.
Oh, what the hell? So, what? Seems a decent time to bring this up. The comparisons between this game and Borderlands 3, which is the other one that I've played. So this game's story is much better. The characters, the voice acting. I think the general presentation of the art style, I think, is generally better in this one. Admittedly, Borderlands 3's gunplay is better. And it's a lot faster. Like when I first played through Borderlands 3 and then came back to 2, I was kind of shocked by how much slower like the movement in this game was. But
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one.
however, I do think the guns and I was going to say I do think the guns in this game are generally cooler, but I don't know if I agree with that either. But like I think the charm and the character of this game is unmatched.
At your service. I came out to research the bully moments for my almanac that Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them.
Coolest gay guy in fiction. And he really is a gentleman. There you go, bud. He definitely just jams it back in his head. Oh. Very pleasant surprise. Is that a Bleach reference? I can't tell. It might just be a general insult. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I just figured I'd do a bit of that. I wonder if I'd... Because this dude's down there, I'm half tempted to take shots at them, but I'll leave those guys for next episode. He's so good. I don't know if he's in the first game. I imagine he is. There's Roland. I think these are just random other dudes.
Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg. I see no reason why
Wait, what?
Long should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
This is what I wanted. To finish that off.
This town used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and or bustle before its innocence fled the sanctuary to a
Hustle and or bustle.
anyway. Captain Flint's men killed anyone who stayed.
So, I'm going to pause the game here. And this is going to be where I end this first episode. So we got through technically the first 3 chapters of the game, I believe. Well, no, the first two. Because for some reason I thought there was another chapter before Blindsided, but that wouldn't make any sense. So that's the first two chapters of the game done. We've gotten our first optional side quest. This is the time I want you guys to tell me in the comments whether you would like me to tackle the side quests as I get them, or whether we leave them all for the end of the series and I come back in bonus episodes and I tackle them, separately. I could potentially even do like ASMR live streams on the channel to when I do them, if you guys would fancy that. That could be a cool thing. So you let me know all of that stuff. Also, I've just noticed this dartboard is fully accurate with the numbers where they are. I'm very appreciative of that. So, but that's entirely beside the point. But yeah, that's episode 1 of Borderlands in the books. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because between this and Bioshock, we have a lot of fun stuff coming up, man. So, I'm going to be nerding out over visual design, audio design, voice acting, characters. I was going to say character work, but just characters in general. Gunplay, story, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. So I hope you guys will join me for this journey, and I will see you guys very soon.